A very good morning to all the viewers of the Rokani Media Football. We're here to bring you the Liverpool predicted starting 11 as they take on Man United. I know Arsenal fans are really going to be watching this eagerly. The same applies to Man City fans all over the world. Smash like button, comment and share. If you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name and hope you guys are really doing fine all over the world. Smash like button, close to how many times? Close to 300 times, and we have to obviously give you a little bit of a narrative that is being drawn into this beautiful game of football. Liverpool is taking on Man United at Old Trafford, and I would like to let you know that ever since Ten Hag took control of Man United, he has gone ahead to age Jurgen Klopp very many times. For example, Jurgen Klopp has only gone ahead to beat Eric Ten Hag once out of the 4 times they've gone ahead to really meet. You understand? So that's the beauty of that is the beauty of this game, and that is where you can obviously look at it a little bit and really understand that something might happen in there as Man United takes on the side of Liverpool. So in the Premier League, Jurgen Klopp has only gone ahead to beat Man United once, and that is the record-breaking 7-0 at the stadium of Liverpool, that is Anfield. And this season, when United paid a visit there, it ended 0-0. In the FA Cup, United knocked out Liverpool by 4-3. That led dramatic goal coming in through from Amad Diallo, courtesy of an assist coming in through from Garnacho. Then in the Premier League, the first game they played together, Eric Ten Hag beat Liverpool by 2-1. It was Marcus Rashford and Jadon Sancho scoring a beauty into that encounter. So I'm just trying to really lay a very good ground and foundation on where I want us to build this side of the game of football that most of you are really ready to obviously know and really get going in here onto the Rokani Media Football. So we are here to obviously give you the best that you guys deserve, and don't go anywhere. We really want to see you subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. The only bad thing for the side of Man United and the positive side of Liverpool is that Manchester United goes into this game of football when their first 4 choice centre backs are really injured. Varane is injured, Lisandro Martinez is injured, Lindelof is injured, and John Evans is injured. I don't know whether there is going to be a late fitness test carried out on any of those, but I'll be letting you know on this channel if at all someone has gone ahead to arrive and passed fit to obviously play against Liverpool. And that calls in for the 19-year-old centre back of Man United known as Kambwala to obviously coming through to take centre stage, and then Harry Maguire in the central defence. But if you've gone ahead to watch the United Matters channel, I've gone ahead to bring you my predicted starting 11 as a fan of Man United. I think it's going to be Andre Onana in goal, Dalot right back, Bissaka left back, Harry Maguire and Kambwala in the central defence, Casemiro and Kobe Mainoo in the double pivot. Remember last time it was Scott McTominay and Kobe Mainoo who played in the double pivot, but this time round it is none other than Casemiro who is really present, and I know he's really going to take part into that beautiful encounter. And then Bruno Fernandes ahead of Kobe Mainoo and Casemiro. Then Anthony is going to play as a right attacking midfielder. He's really in flowing form this season in the remaining 3-4 games. Remember, even when playing against Liverpool, he scored his first FA Cup goal, and he took his tally to 2, I think, in the season for the club of Man United. That is Anthony. Then we go to Garnacho, left attacking side of the midfield, and Rasmus Højlund to lead the line. Rashford is not in the mode. There is no reason as to why you should start a player who is like, I'm not really feeling good to play for the club of Man United, because when he came on when playing against Chelsea, he was just a pedestrian in the pack. That is Marcus Rashford. Now, for Liverpool, they're really having Trent Alexander-Arnold out, Joel Matip out, Thiago Alcantara out, Bajcetic out, and Diego Jota. I think those are the only players that Liverpool is really not having in their squad, but the rest of the players are readily available. And in the midweek, they beat Sheffield by 3-1. Man United lost in the last 82 seconds. They were leading by 3-2. Chelsea pulled one back and then scored a winner through Carl Palmer, and they went ahead to clinch all those points. Now, let's get into the starting 11. Probable, moreover, of Liverpool as they take on the side of Manchester United at the Old Trafford Stadium that capacitates 75,000 people plus. The system is going to be a 4-3-3 system that is going to have to be employed or deployed a lot by the manager of Liverpool. And in goal, it's going to be Alisson Becker, no doubt about that. You know him, who to me is the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. That is it. And the only one that can really match him in the world, I think it's Manuel Neuer. That is it. Then, right back, I go with Gomez because he's going to be facing one of the informed left forwards in the league, that is Garnacho or Marcus Rashford. And you cannot expose a young Bradley to a situation like that for very many minutes. For example, he found himself in a position of being annihilated when he came on, and is the reason as to why Garnacho got him sat down for the fourth goal that went ahead to score as Man United to win the game. So I think you put there Gomez as the right back because he's a versatile player. He can play across all the four positions of the back line. So left back, there is Miskas and Robertson. Obviously, the first choice is always Robertson to play in there for you, and he's really very, very deadly, very, very deadly with his crosses. And that's what makes him really a player who can really threaten or destroy or damage your team in any position of the pitch where he is. Even if he's in his half, he can float that over the top ball and harm your team because of the good runs that Salah, Darwin Núñez, and Cody Gakpo, name it, they do make. But he's gonna be facing Anthony. Anthony is gonna obviously try to really improve his game. He doesn't do lots of touches. But all you saw the assist for the third goal that Garnacho scored, he just needed only one touch to set that ball, and the second touch was to do a trivela, or you can call it the outside boot pass into the vicinity of the mouth goal, and Garnacho went ahead to head that ball into the back of the net to make it 3-2 for the club of Man United. So it's really going to be a huge game at Old Trafford. Then right-sided centre-back, I think it's going to be Virgil van Dijk in there, Konate to play into that position, and then Virgil van Dijk will come in through to play into that central defense. That central defense is really going to be solid, and they really have some good aerial threat when they are playing into what we call the set pieces in the final third of the opponent, especially corners and free kicks. This is where this guy is really deadly. When they're really having players like Allister and Robertson who can float beautiful balls into the 18-yard box area of the opponent, you really understand what exactly it's going to be like. We go to the central midfield. I think it's going to be Endo Wataru is really returning to play into that CDM area. He has been one of the most consistent players, and I think has just lost like 1 or 2 games ever since he's going to start for Liverpool. That is Wataru Endo facing the likes of Casemiro and Kobe Mainoo. Then alongside McAllister and Sobasilai, I think it's really going to be a hard-fought game. McAllister is really in flying form. If you're going to see the previous games of Liverpool, you will all agree with me that McAllister is the jam right now at the side of Liverpool. But that midfield three has Sobasilai, who also pulls up, and he has going to really show up in big games. I don't know why, but he's a very good player that I wish my team would have gone ahead to be having in there. So that is the midfield three for the club of Liverpool that is going to be taking on the midfield three of Man United that comprises of Bruno Fernandes, Kobe Mainoo, and Casemiro. That is it. So after that, you go in and really put up what we call the forwards. Right forward, obviously, you know the best right forward in the world, Mohamed Salah, scoring goals for fun and putting in assists. And this season, Salah has gone ahead to look more and more and more and more of a brilliant guy. And when you look at his stats in the Premier League, he's really up there. 24 games played, he has 16 goals and 19 assists, and 9 assists, meaning that he's just 3 goals off from clinching the goals that Erling Haaland is going to hit to score in this entire season and in this entire Premier League season, because yesterday he was at 18 and scored 1 and he went to 19. So I don't know how many this guy is going to score today, but you cannot rule him out when it comes to scoring against Manchester United. That is Mohamed Salah. He has gone ahead to score against Man United in very many games. Even when we are playing the FA Cup, he scored the second goal of the occasion and gave them a lead before Anthony came off the bench to equalize and level up the game. That is Mohamed Salah for you. Left forward, Luis Diaz. And Luis Diaz is going to be facing Darwin Núñez is going to lead the line, and then Luis Diaz is going to be playing as a left forward. That is the front three of Liverpool. Salah is going to be facing Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Bissaka really did a very good job to close him down when we played them in the FA Cup, and I think it's going to be another huge day for him because Salah is Salah. You know, he creates a moment of magic from nothing. That's the beauty of him. And when you look at Diaz, right, he's one of those that is really very, very good, but his end product is really lacking. That's why he saw to it that against Man City, he failed them to really get 3 points because he faced the goalkeeper thrice and couldn't really put that ball in the back of the net. But I know Darlow is going to deal with him. Darlow is really having bad mind in him. I think his head is gonna be right before the start of the game because he's the reason as to why United gets a penalty to stop the side of Chelsea. That is it. Then Darwin Núñez comes in through to do the needful and leads the line for the side of Liverpool in the mix. So that is the probable starting 11 for the club of Liverpool as they take on Man United, and you very much know what is at stake. What is at stake is Arsenal having gone ahead to beat Brighton by 3-0. They are back on top of the Premier League table, and you know how that table is really looking. I think let me do a favor to these people of Arsenal and really show them this table because they like it a lot and they want to know exactly what is really happening in their side. So the Premier League table is as follows. I'm a person who wants to talk with facts. Let me obviously bring you the Premier League table. Where is the Premier League table lineup? All right. So the lineup is as follows. You understand? So that is the table. Arsenal 71 points with 51 goal difference. Liverpool has 70 points with 42 goal difference, and remember they need to score 9, you know, to really clinch that, and I don't think they can really score that against Man United. Liverpool is having 70, and the bit of it all is that if Liverpool draws with Man United, Arsenal stays on top. If Liverpool beats Man United, Liverpool goes on top to have 73 points, and if they lose, then Arsenal stays on top. So that's what is at stake for Liverpool, and I tell you, if Liverpool beats Man United, I don't think there is any other team that is going to stop them. That is it. And that's why Arsenal fans and Man City fans are like, United, please do it for us and get this team over the line. So I know we are going to really beat Liverpool, according to me. They're not taking 3 points from Old Trafford because these players really want to prove a statement. And for Man United fans, however much the dream of playing in the Champions League is still very cloudy, I tell you, yesterday, Aston Villa lost by drew 3-3, and they're really having 60 points. They've gone ahead to play 2 more games than Man United. If Manchester United can win all the 2 games they're really having, they'll go to 40. They'll go to 54 points. They'll be 6 points in the vicinity of Aston Villa. And remember, Aston Villa, who is Aston Villa playing next? It's Arsenal over the weekend. It's going to be a Sunday. Arsenal is going to be playing Aston Villa in the mix. 18:30 hours. You know that very well. So we wait and see how that really pans out. But Aston Villa also has to play Chelsea. They have to play Liverpool. So they still have some huge games to go. They also have to play against Brighton. So you never know what's really going to happen. And Aston Villa, in the next 2 weeks, they're going to be playing in the UEFA Conference League quarterfinals. So it's gonna be looking hard for them to obviously come in through and really keep it up to their fitness levels. They're not having very many players, and it is gonna really look like. If United is to qualify for the Champions League, a team like Aston Villa has to down tools to see to that they really face hard teams. And for Spurs, they're still having Arsenal, they're still having Liverpool, and they still have to play Man City. So, and there is even Chelsea. So, for Man United, they're only left with Arsenal, and they're going to be playing it at Old Trafford. So, it's better United got points. It's better United collected points, and the more those points are collected, the more United will go in the vicinity of qualifying for the Champions League. But the goal difference of United is really very lacking to an extent that we are really having a goal difference of -1. Good morning, everyone watching in through. I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun. The Muslims, Ramadan Kareem. Eid is around the corner. You know, Tuesday, Wednesday, that's when Eid is really gonna be happening. I've been told it's next week. Guys, we out, but don't forget to subscribe. A 5-finger salute to everyone watching it through, and we respect everyone to the fullest. Continue to show the love. I'm out. Bye-bye.